I deserve recovery. Hello, you lovely, beautiful people. It's Sunday and I've just had a super chill start to the day. I think I'm just gonna make it like a little self-care, self-love kind of day, because that is just what I need right now, both mentally and physically. That is what I need. I've basically just had an extremely busy week. My body's just getting used to going back and doing 13-hour shifts again, so I'm just in need of a chill before the week starts again. I thought I'd bring you along for this nice self-care, self-love Sunday. So this morning I literally got up, read my book, which was really nice to actually make time to do that. I really love the book I'm reading at the moment, and then went downstairs, made myself a dreamy coffee, and breakfast, and ate that in bed while watching Netflix and YouTube. Yeah, so just a really nice chill start to the day. No idea what else I'm doing today, but I'm sure it'll be fun and I'll bring you along. As I've said many a times, I'm not going to be showing what I eat because I don't think that's super helpful, especially right now at the stage of recovery I'm in. I don't really want to show everyone what I'm eating because it's very specialised to me and my needs. So yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this. It obviously probably won't be a Sunday when you're watching this, but if it is, happy Sunday. Okay, I'm not really much of like a self-care kind of gal. I don't have like an extensive skincare routine or any of that kind of jazz, but given that I've decided I'm making this Sunday like a self-care, self-love kind of Sunday, I thought I'd go full out and have a little face mask. I got this like Yes To one. I've done one of these before and it's cruelty free as well, so that's what we love. It feels so weird. As you can tell, I don't do these very often because I literally don't even know what I'm doing right now. Where is what? Oh my gosh, look.
Self-care Sunday!
Does smell amazing though, it's like watermelony. Time to sit back and relax and rejuvenate. Oh hey, do you not recognise me? It's Poppy. I've just got rejuvenated skin. God, sorry, that was just appalling. I've got a big mug of hot Ribena. I can't like... Yeah, a big mug of hot Ribena. I know everyone's going to judge me, but it's actually the most elite drink ever, so don't hate it till you've tried it. I really quickly just wanted to talk about something I've been thinking about this last week. Very much like a thing that I think lots of people with eating disorders struggle with, is not feeling like valid and not feeling sick enough. Which I know to lots of people who don't struggle with eating disorders sounds really weird, because why would you want to be unwell? But that's just the strange way of an eating disorder. It's illogical. But basically, I've very much been thinking I'm not sick enough to recover. I wasn't at my weight I was when I went into hospital when I was first unwell. All of this kind of stuff. I wasn't I was thinking I'm not ill enough. I'm not underweight enough. I'm not at my lowest weight. But I've just been thinking about it, and it's just actually like, you need to realise you will never feel ill enough, you will never feel valid enough, because that's just the lies your eating disorder is telling you. Like, that's not logical thinking. When I was so unwell, I was told I wasn't going to survive the night, and yeah, I still didn't believe I was sick enough. When I went to hospital, still didn't believe I was sick enough. Like, you will never believe you are sick enough, so why keep waiting and listening to your eating disorder saying, if you hit this weight you'll feel ill enough and then you can start recovery, because you'll get to that weight and then it'll say you need to have this and then you can start recovery. It's just a constant cycle. Like, just cut it off now and you can recover. Like, you don't need to validate your struggles. You are unwell. Like, if you are struggling, you are struggling, and you deserve to recover and get free from these struggles. So yes, I may not be at my lowest weight and I may not be having to go into inpatient, but I'm still struggling massively with this eating disorder relapse, so I deserve to recover. I don't need to get to a certain point to be able to recover. I can recover when I want. Like, if I'm unwell and I'm struggling, I deserve recovery. And I know it's something that lots of people think about, and I think especially with, like, there's lots of like pro-ana online and stuff that will make you feel like you're not unwell enough and that you should like do more to be unwell. It doesn't matter. You can be eating enough calories like to fuel your body and still have an eating disorder. You can be overweight and still have an eating disorder. You can never do exercise and still have an eating disorder. Like, there's all these things, and is just your eating disorder lying to you? Why do you want to be sick? Like, why do you want to validate your sickness? Surely you want to validate your health and be able to show people how well you're doing in recovery and how amazing your life is now you're recovered. Like, why do you want to show people that you're really unwell? Because no one will ever want you to be unwell, but people will want you to be happy and healthy. So you do not need to show anyone you are unwell. No one is going to think you're not unwell. And to those people that have said you're not sick enough, maybe, I know lots of people get told they're not sick enough to access services and things like that. That doesn't mean you haven't got an eating disorder. It doesn't mean you're not struggling. That just is the government's problem. That is the government's problem for not giving enough funding to eating disorder services. And so they're having to be really, really strict with who they take on. And that doesn't mean that you're not struggling, and it doesn't mean that you don't have an eating disorder. It simply means there's not enough funding from the government. Like, but your eating disorder will make you think that that's you not being sick enough. So all these things, I just wanted to kind of talk about it, have a little rant with my hot Ribena, and just talk to you guys and remind you, like, I've been at the point where my eating disorder said I'd be sick enough before, like, now my eating disorder is saying I need to be X weight. I've been at that weight and my eating disorder told me I wasn't sick enough, so it's just going to be an endless cycle. Like, take it from me, you will never feel sick enough. So start recovery now. Stop listening to that eating disorder voice telling you to going until you're sick enough. Like, your eating disorder will never say you're sick enough. So, because it doesn't want you to recover, but you want to recover, you want your life back, and it's so worth it, so worth the struggle. So anyway, I'm gonna go have some lunch now, I think, and then I'll just bring you along on my afternoon. My skin actually does feel really nice now. I can't lie, like, I never do these kind of things, but my skin does feel really smooth. Really smooth. Hello guys, I have just got back from going for coffee with two of my friends, and yeah, it was really nice. Definitely like something that I just needed to do. It makes me feel better, like seeing people having social interaction. It's just gonna help, isn't it? So yeah, just what I needed on like a self-care Sunday, because it's what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. This is my reminder to you to do what makes you feel good. Like, no matter what anyone else says, put yourself first, and take a day to do all the things that make you feel just fabulous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a shower now. Then I think I'm gonna do some journaling, but I'll talk to you about that after my shower. Hello, I'm all showered, which is also a form of self-care which I think is often forgotten about, especially when I'm at my lowest. I do find things like I really slip with personal care like that, and I do find it harder, and I think we take it for granted just having a shower. Like, it is a thing of self-care. It can help you just feel a bit better, even if you're having a day where you're just really struggling to get out of bed. Like, doing that one thing, like having a shower, can just make you feel so much better. Anyway, I've sat down here to just talk a little bit about journaling, which I've literally started a week ago. But while I was away with my parents, they gave me this book called, it just says Pause on it, and it's like basically a weekly journal. So I've started doing it on Sunday evenings/afternoons. So like week 1, like I filled in there. So like there are just little questions like 5 moments I want to remember from this week, something pretty I saw, someone new I spoke to, like little things that are just really nice ways to just sit and reflect. And I think it's so important to take that time to reflect on the week. What's gone well, what hasn't gone well, like what can I do to make next week better. I think it's so important, as this book says, to stop and pause, because I feel like often I just rush around life and I don't really take that time, and I think it's so important, and I've found it helpful to my mental state to do this journaling. I know lots of people think, oh, it's all like mindfulness and like really cliche, but it isn't. Like, it is so helpful, and it's just finding the things that work for you. Like, you don't have to stop and buy a journal. You can just write 3 positive things in, like, that's happened in your day. If you wanted to do it daily, or in your week, you could do something like what went well, what didn't go well, like goals for next week. But it's so important to take that time to reflect, because if you don't work out what's not going great for you, then it's never gonna get fixed, and you're never gonna be able to have like that dream life. I'm gonna fill this in now, stop and reflect. I think this is literally gonna be the last little video, like last little clip of me speaking, because after this I'm just gonna try and have like a really chill evening with my housemates. I hope you enjoyed kind of following my self-care Sunday. It's again been quite all over the place. Like, I didn't really plan to film today, I just thought I would because I was making the day something to help me mentally, so I thought you guys might like to see what I do. But yeah, I do really want to say thank you guys for watching and like following me on Instagram and stuff. Like, it does mean the world, and I do notice these things, like I really do, and it is just lovely. Like, I use this platform to help myself, but also to help others, and just knowing that you guys care is so nice. So yeah, thank you guys, and thank you guys for watching this video. I'm now literally gonna light this candle, which, thanks to my housemate, I left all my candles at home. So thanks to my housemate, she's lent me this lovely candle, and I'm gonna have that, write in my journal, and just reflect. And then this evening I'm literally just gonna nourish my body with some nice dinner and go to sleep because I'm on shift tomorrow. Interesting life of me. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!